How to build a successful app. Hi, I'm Adam, CEO and founder of NuForm. I've worked in app and platform development for nearly 20 years, supporting startups, growing platforms, and some of the world's largest organizations. During that time, I have seen brilliant ideas become successful products. I've also seen businesses spend enormous amounts building apps that ultimately fail to deliver. And unfortunately, this happens really often. Technology has changed dramatically, particularly with the arrival of AI-assisted development and low-code tools. But the fundamental reason that apps or platforms succeed or fail have remained remarkably consistent. In this video, I will explain the simple framework that we use to make better app development decisions. We call this framework CX Integrated Development, or CID. Now, CX stands for customer experience, but CID is not simply about designing attractive screens or making an app easy to use. It brings together customer experience, business thinking, and technical delivery throughout the development process. Traditionally, these areas are often treated separately. The business decides what it wants, designers create the experience, developers then work out how to build it. This creates disconnected decisions and increases the risk of building the wrong thing. CID brings these perspectives together by ensuring every significant decision considers three connected areas. The first area is usability, what users genuinely want and need. One of the most expensive phrases in app development is, "We think that users will want this." Opinions are good starting points, but they are dangerous foundations for expensive development decisions. Before building, you need to understand whether users genuinely experience the problem, how important it is, and how they currently try to solve it. That does not necessarily require months of research. You can speak to potential users, observe their behavior, review existing data, and test simple prototypes. The objective is to replace assumptions with evidence. Because an app can look beautiful and work perfectly, but still fail if it does not solve a valuable enough problem for its users. The second area is viability. What creates a meaningful return for the business? Users liking an app does not automatically make it commercially successful. The app needs to generate revenue, reduce costs, improve retention, support growth, or create another measurable business result. Before committing significant investment, you should be able to explain what business outcome should this app create? How will we measure whether it's working? And is the potential return worth the cost of building and operating it? Viability should also determine what gets built first. The most exciting feature is not necessarily the most valuable one. A simple feature that removes an expensive manual process or helps more customers complete a purchase may deliver substantially greater value. The third area is feasibility, making the right technical choices. This is not simply asking whether something can be built. Almost anything can be built with enough time and money. The important questions are, what is the most sensible way to build it? What technology is appropriate for the product? How secure and reliable must it be? Which systems must it connect with? And can it solve as the business grows? AI-assisted development and low-code tools can now create working software incredibly quickly. Tools such as Lovable can generate sophisticated web applications, whilst other platforms support native mobile development. Used correctly, these tools can dramatically reduce the time and cost required to launch and improve software. But speed does not remove the need to make the right technical decisions. A working application is not automatically suitable for its intended users, secure enough for the data it handles, capable of supporting complex integrations, or ready to operate reliably as usage grows. The important question is not simply whether a tool can build the application, it is whether the chosen approach is suitable for the product's requirements, risks, and long-term ambitions. You should not over-engineer or an early-stage idea before its value has been proven. But you should also avoid making short-term technical decisions that force you into rebuilding everything as soon as the product succeeds. Feasibility means that the right balance, using modern tools to move quickly while creating strong enough foundations to support what comes next. The strongest app sits where usability, viability, and feasibility meet. An app that is usable but not viable may be loved by users while creating insufficient business value. An app that is viable but not usable may make perfect sense commercially, but customers will reject it. And an app that is usable and commercially valuable but not technically feasible may become too expensive, unreliable, or difficult to operate. CX integrated development means treating these as connected decisions throughout the development process. User evidence shapes the commercial model, commercial priorities influence what gets built, and technical knowledge ensures that the app can reasonably support its success. A successful app is not simply well-designed or well-engineered. It solves a genuine user problem, creates measurable business value, and it is built in a way that can support its growth. CX integrated development bring those areas together, helping teams reduce risk and make better decisions throughout the development process. Thanks for watching.